Peace, family. Um, I do a lot of videos where we talk about death to the real nigga on this channel, and I got a lot of issues with a lot of these drill rappers today, and a lot of the rappers that you see on YouTube because they always talk about the bang bang anyway gang, shoot 'em up, my AK, and all this kind of stuff that's going on. They glorify death, destruction, and despair. But one thing that they never show you in their videos, the NBA young boys, the little Dirks, all these dudes, they never show you the flip side of these brothers in the courtroom. They don't show you what these brothers look like when they're in the courtroom. Because there's a flip side to all this so-called vicious kill you nigga stuff. I'm a real nigga. I'm all that stuff that they talk about in the music, right? There's a flip side. Let's roll the clip and let's see what a real nigga looks like when he in court. And I want y'all to question how come Little Durk and all these rappers, they don't show this part in their video. No, they don't show this. Let's roll the clip and come back.
Death penalty and or life in prison. The maximum fine for these types of offenses would be $25,000, could be as low as $15,000. If it's an aggravated murder that ends up being the way the case is resolved, that could be a $100,000 fine. The complaint states specifically that on or about the 10th day of October 2018 in the city of East Cleveland, Cody Gibson did knowingly, purposefully, and with prior calculation and design cause the death of Paul Bradley while committing or attempting to commit aggravated robbery and aggravated burglary. There's a second count with the same possible penalties, stating that on or about October 10th, 2018 in the city of East Cleveland, you did, Mr. Gibson, knowingly, purposefully, and with prior calculation and design cause the death of Paris Bradley while committing or attempting to commit aggravated robbery and aggravated burglary. Counsel now. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Your Honor. I did have the opportunity to talk with Cody about his right.
Now, as you can see an image of a real nigga in court crying. I mean, this dude was a gangster. He's convicted of murdering Paul Bradley, 39-year-old Paul Bradley, and murdering and torturing his 14-year-old daughter. Him and two other dudes. But now I'm hearing that they got another suspect in custody as well. So they killed, they tortured, they tied the dad up, took the 14-year-old daughter and tortured her in front of him. Then took their bodies and burned it up in a car. But this real nigga in court crying, it wasn't me, not me. But I thought you was a gangster. I thought you was bang bang anywhere gang, anybody killer, right? You kill babies, little girls, whatever, right? You in court crying though. See, this is the stuff that they glorify to the youth, and they don't want to show. They don't show the flip side of this kind of stuff, man. He's found guilty on 2 counts of aggravated murder, 2 counts of murder with course of a criminal conduct specifications, 2 counts of aggravated arson, 2 counts of kidnapping, 1 count of aggravated burglary. So now he's facing the death penalty. Now I hope that they fry his ass. I ain't got no mercy for him. Get him out of here. Give him the hook. Go on. You a real nigga, right? Real niggas take their time. They don't come to court and cry. I do it, and this is what I'm saying, like, to these youth. They running around, they shooting up the barbecues. They not listening to when the big homies try to give them advice. Oh man, y'all old, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. But as a big homie, I'm here to show you what it look like in the courtroom when you got that damn judge. Get the judge, he's presiding over your life. You got other people that snitching. This is the stuff that go on, man. This is the real life flip side. So when you listening to all that crap that they talking about in their music, I'm gang. They throwing up their rags. They all in Memphis. Every other week a rapper getting killed. Man, y'all online snitching on each other. That's all right. They watching the judges, the jury. They're watching this kind of stuff. They can't wait to get a real nigga in court so they can give y'all football numbers and life. They can't wait. They in the corner like baby rubbing their hands. Oh, we got a real nigga in court? Oh yeah, you guilty before you even coming in. Before you even coming in. But he deserved everything that's coming to him, man. He deserved, I think death was too easy for what he did. He in there crying, pissing out his damn eyes. Yeah, I said it. He's standing in the court as a real nigga, pissing out his goddamn eyes, man. We ain't got no remorse for him. Get that dude the hook. Get him out of here, man. Death to the real nigga, man. You don't want to listen? You want to terrorize your community? You want to kill children? All that kind of stuff? We got absolutely no remorse for you. No remorse for you, man. But he ain't he's not the only one. He's not the only one. You know, we're gonna roll another clip. We're gonna roll another clip of another real nigga in court. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna talk about this. Let's roll that clip.
They traumatized us for the rest of our life. One got off, but one's still here. I'm not going to dwell on that. But I asked if you could see for him to get the max. Because you know what he did was wrong. I would have felt a little better if he would have went on with his plea and told the truth. Oh, yeah. My baby only 5. He can't start like a regular kid. He in special ed. 7 different conditions he got to live with for the rest of his life. He done had 2 brain surgeries. I cannot work because I have to take care of my baby. Mother knows. Any mother. As a mother, you're supposed to protect your kids. That night I ain't had no control.
I understand what happened to her. Her kids was grown. And I do apologize for what happened to her kids. But I'm not admitting to doing it. But I really am sorry for what happened to them. I know she might not forgive me for not getting up there and doing what was right. I know I should have thought about her and her kids. But I was thinking about my family and what would happen to them. So I get up on that stand and tell what happened. The wrong person is being convicted for this crime. If I could have stopped him that day, I would have.
In count 2 as amended, the felonious assault of Carter Hill. You're sentenced to 3 years on the firearm specification to be served prior to and consecutive to 8 years on the felonious assault. On count 2, that is a total of 11 years. On count 5.
Your Honor.
Sit
My
down.
our family don't get to say
Can you
anything.
please remove him from the courtroom? On count 5, the attempted felonious assault of Cecilia Hill, you are hereby sentenced to 36 months, 3 years, for a total sentence of 20 years. It may have been done at a prior hearing, but your supervision in case number 600095 is terminated.
And we back. So as you can see, now we we in Cleveland again on real nigga time, and we got a guy, Jonathan Smith. Now he gave a plea where I guess he did a little snitching, and he reneged on his plea when there was a shootout. They opened fire. I guess his homeboy opened fire on the car, and they hit a 4-year-old in the head. It says Smith apologized to the child's mother, who said her son had to have 2 brain surgeries and requires around-the-clock care more than a year after the shooting. I know I should have thought about her and her kids, Smith said, 22, eked out after standing silently for more than a minute. So he start crying in court, as we can see. You know, that's what they usually do when when the judge about to hand down a long prison sentence. But I was thinking about my family and what would happen to them if I got on the stand and said what happened. Well, you should have really been thinking about your family before you start opening fire on city streets that may hit a child. But you weren't thinking about that because you was on real nigga time. The confession was a marked turn from just minutes earlier when at the start of the hearing, Smith asked Cayuga County Common Pleas Judge Sherry Matei to undo his plea to felonious assault and let him go to trial on the attempted and other murder charges tied to the August 17th shooting on Cleveland's Memorial Shoreway near Dean Man's Curve. Midday refused to reverse the plea and impose a 20-year sentence, 2 less than the maximum sentence. The sentence sent Smith's mother and sister into tears. Oh, whoa. Into tears? Your son is out there shooting people. See, this is the stuff that going on in our community, man. Like, we celebrate this theft culture as if we normalize shit that shouldn't be normal. Your son is a killer. Your son is a shooter. He's in the community shooting other people. He's knowingly hanging with people that are affiliated with gangs and shooting other people. I'll prove my point. His brother was removed from the courtroom after he stood up, threw his hands in the air, and asked why Midday did not allow Smith's family to speak. Smith was on probation for his role in another shooting when he was arrested in connection with that case. So he just out there just bang, 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 banging it. And he in court crying now. Well, mama, this is what you raised. Where's father at? Why the daddy ain't in court? Where is mom, daughter, brother? Where's dad? This is the stuff the shooting happened shortly after the woman hunked at Edwards. Look at this. The shooting happened shortly after the woman hunked at Edwards and Smith as they sat in a white sedan that was blocking the street in Ohio's city's Lakeview Terrace housing complex, authorities said. The car followed the woman's onto the highway, and she told police that the 2 men in the car opened fire on her. Oh, these Negroes need to be far long off the streets. So you mean to tell me you opened fire on a woman in the car because she hunked at you? Y'all some real niggas. Oh yeah, these niggas is dangerous. They got to go. They got to go. No remorse for this guy. If it was up to me, I might lock his mama up too. Where's daddy at? Y'all raised this animal. He's just in the street, just bang, 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 shooting up people. At what point do we say, you know what, enough is enough? Listen, you got stuff that go on in the city, but when you got people out here torturing 14-year-olds, burning them up in a car, shooting at women and shooting 4-year-olds in the head, what am I supposed to get up here and say? Pray for him? Fuck him. He ain't owed no loyalty. It's dudes out there that's in gangs or that's in streets or dudes that's out there that's in the streets. They ain't shooting no babies, man. They ain't torturing no 14-year-old girls. We supposed to have remorse for these degenerates, these oxygen thieves? No. Hell no. I'm telling you, lucky I ain't the president of the black delegation. I'd give his parents 20 years too. I'm sick of this foolishness, man. One of the bullets pierced the back passenger side window of the woman's car and struck her 4-year-old son in the head. The boy was strapped in the booster seat. Some real niggas. Real niggas, man. Investigators immediately identified Smith as the shooter. Smith first denied being involved in a statement to police. He eventually admitted to being in the car, but said Edwards was both the driver and the shooter. So then he was snitching. Then he took back his snitch because he didn't want nothing to happen to his family. Smith's plea deal came in June. Prosecutors agreed to drop the attempted murder charge, and Smith agreed to testify against Leon Edwards, his former childhood friend who Smith immediately pinned the shooting on. I could have stopped him. I would have, Smith sobbed in court Wednesday. Man, fuck all that. Get his friend too. See, I can't say what I want to do to him. But I ain't gonna read no more of it because you get a chance to see. So all you drill rappers that like drilling, that like talking that stuff, why don't you do videos and show the flip side of this shit? Why don't you be responsible and show the flip side? Because this is what's going on this side. They drilling in the street. They just drilled on this lady and her son. Yeah, that's what's going on, man. These dudes running up in houses. They tying up dads and drilling a 14-year-old daughter. Killing them and burning them up. So what I'm supposed to get up here and say? I mean, fuck them. Ain't no remorse for them. Death to the real nigga, man. Death to the real nigga. Death to the real nigga. Peace.